On the holiday of Sukkot, God gave us a divine commandment to live in the sukkah for 7 days. A sukkah is a temporary hut covered by branches and leaves, and God said that on the 7 days of Sukkot, I want you to leave the comfort of your homes, go outdoors, and live in the sukkah for 7 days. What is the reason? Says the Torah, to commemorate the miracle of the clouds of glory. When we journeyed in the desert for 40 years, God miraculously surrounded us with the clouds of glory, providing shade and protecting us from the scorpions. And the Kabbalists explain that when we go into the sukkah, God is embracing us and giving us a divine hug. And the question is, why particularly Sukkot is God's hug? Every mitzvah, every miracle is God's love and hug. And the answer is, there's something very unique and different of the miracle of the clouds of glory from all other miracles. All other miracles that God provided for the Jewish people was necessary miracles for our survival. Like the miracles of Passover, Hanukkah, Purim. There was enemies that wanted to annihilate us, and God miraculously saved us from the enemies. But the miracle of the clouds of glory was totally unnecessary in terms of our survival. If God would not provide the clouds, we would survive very nicely in the desert. God provided nice weather. We had tents and huts, and everything would be fine. So the sole reason for God giving us, surrounding us with the clouds of glory was only an expression of pure love, that God embraced us with the clouds of glory just to make us comfortable, just to show his great love. And therefore, explain the Kabbalists, that when we go into the sukkah on the holiday of Sukkot and we say a blessing, and we do it because we commemorate the clouds of glory, now too, that same divine light that encompassed us and hugged us in the desert, that same divine light is giving us a divine hug and an embrace, and it gives us a lot of joy and blessings for the whole year. Have a very happy Sukkot.